What's up, scrappy peeps? Need a little activity to fill a bored little night when you don't really feel like getting super messy with scrapbooking stuff, but you just feel like doing something creative? Well, I've got a little project for you. So apart from the lame intro, I've got a really cool thing to show you today. So this is a little tutorial how to make these sweet little DIY tags. Now you can use these tags as embellishments in your scrapbooking. You can use them for gift tags. You can just send them to a friend just as a little gift like I'm going to do. More about that later at the end. But they're really easy to do. So all I did is I grabbed some shipping tags from my stash. These ones are from Studio Calico and they're white with a brown round thing around the hole. I'm not sure what that is. Has that got a name? I don't know. It's got a brown circle thing on it. And the only trouble I have with these tags is one of the sides is very slick, and some of the tags I did have to restamp because they came out a bit dodgy and smudgy. Anyway, I'm using some leftovers from an old Scraptastic kit for this one and grabbed two of my stamp sets. I think these are the January ones, I do believe, and just stamp them using some black StazOn. I do recommend using StazOn for this because especially if you're using a slicker kind of tag, because the ink will be less likely to smudge. Then off screen, what I did is I used my scraps. Now you can get out your scrap box. If you haven't noticed lately, I've done a few videos where I've been using my scrap box because, girl, it's full. It needs emptying. So this is a great project for those little offcuts of that beautiful paper that you don't want to throw out, but it's not really big enough to create a whole layout about. So I used my heart punch. A lot of people have asked me about this heart punch. I think it's the Lincraft brand in scrapbooking stores. I got it years ago, I think about 2 years ago, and it's about 1.5 inches. I'm not sure if they still have it. I'm not sure of any like that, but any shape punch will do. This would look really cute with like stars or butterflies. I just did heart because I had a small and a large one. So I hot glued gunned my hearts and I kind of bent them in the center so that to give them a little bit of texture. And now I'm adding some tulle. Now I got this tulle off eBay for about $2 and it was a bargain, and I originally bought this for some wedding decorations that I made for my wedding years ago, but you could probably find this in any craft store, and you only need a tiny bit. Now I'm hot glue gunning these little 1-inch circles that I've punched, just making sure that I don't have the same pattern on the same card because then you can't see what it is. But this is when you can get really creative. You could use mixed media papers that you've done. You could use vellum, but be careful with the hot glue gun. You could even use embellishments at this stage. Instead of just doing normal paper, you could use pre-made embellishments that you just want to use up. Warning with the hot glue gun, yep, just burnt myself because that's how I roll. I'm not the most careful of scrapbookers, but just be careful if you're using a hot glue gun. A lot of people have asked why I use the hot glue gun. For this reason, it's because that tull's not very friendly when it comes to adhesive. It's as we would call frenemies with my double-sided sticky tape, and if I stuck them on with double-sided sticky tape they won't stay. So I do have to use the hot glue gun for this, but you could try using wet glue. I just haven't tried it. I like the hot glue gun because it's nice and instant. So then I added some little tiny gold hearts that I had punched from my gold glittered paper, and apparently I wanted a couple more. I was one short. Of course I was. And you might be wondering, what's that one up in the top left hand corner? Adele, what's it doing? It's not getting any attention. It is now. I just decided to do something a tiny bit different. So adding my little tiny gold hearts, and of course you knew it was coming, my gold Heidi Shine, my gold Colour Shine by Heidi Swap. I love it. A few people have been asking in my Facebook group, Scrapaholics Anonymous, if you haven't become a member, come on over. Links below. What colours of Heidi Shine I do like the best. Gold, obviously, is my most favourite. There is a grey, I think, is it called Tinsel, or am I thinking of Dilutions? There is a really nice dark grey that I love, and one called Pink or Rose, and Teal. They're my favourites. And I'm done. So I'm actually using these as little gifts to my subscribers who have been sending me happy mail in my PO box. So I'm very behind with writing back to my subscriber happy mail. So never fear, you will get something this year sometime. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys, and let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some more little DIY tutorials like this for embellishments or little scrappy papery creative things, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.